Hi guys, I'm Rich from Grizzly Digital. Here to introduce a short series of videos that the guys here have been putting together as part of a program, a learning and development program that we call Be a Grizzly. What's that's about? That's about each of the team identifying areas that they really want to focus on, and they really want to be the best they can be at. So the team have all picked certain topics, they've been away and they've been working hard on developing their skills in that area, and now they're moving into a phase where they're starting to publish their learnings in the form of content such as the video that you're about to see. So the first video up is Peter. He's a digital executive here at Grizzly, and his topic for today's video is YouTube live streaming and 360-degree video, and he'll talk a little bit about how you can use that in your marketing to help try and achieve some of your business objectives. So enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy the content that we're putting together, and looking forward to talking to you again soon. Cheers.
Hey YouTubers, my name's Peter. I'm here with Grizzly Digital here in Auckland, New Zealand, and today is a beautiful sunny day just outside. Look at that view. And it's actually a really good day to introduce to you my 7 vlog series on YouTube Creators Academy. Now, YouTube Creators Academy is a free resource provided by YouTube themselves in order for you to upskill your knowledge and also learn things that you might actually didn't know that you could do through YouTube, and hopefully improve your quality of your channel, and hopefully one day build, you can monetize your channel, or if you're already doing that, increase your subscriber base and make your channel stand out amongst the rest. Now, as I mentioned, it is a free resource, and a lot of the content here is really easy to understand and quite easy to go through as well. It's well layered and well structured. There's a couple of exams at the end of each module, but it doesn't take too much of your time. So after watching this video, feel free to click on the link down below here, and then you'll be able to go directly to your account linked to the Creators Academy. Now, the very first part of this video is going to be about live streaming. And live streaming on YouTube is definitely something that not everyone will find useful, but definitely if you have a subscriber base, it's something you should take a look into, because it's a really good way to engage with your subscriber base. So there's actually 3 ways you can do a live stream on YouTube, and the easiest and the most probably accessible way for a lot of you guys is using a mobile device, whether using an iPhone or an Android device. As long as you've got the app installed on your phone, you can straight away do a live stream. Now, there is a few downsides to this, and one of it is that you do need to have a minimum of 25 subscribers on your channel, but it does makes sense that you do need subscribers for you to actually do live streaming. Another downside is you have to make sure you've got enough data and you've got a good network connection, so your live stream doesn't just cut out. So the other 2 ways is using a desktop webcam and or another camera. And one of it's called Stream Now, and literally you are going live then and there. So make sure you've got the material all set up, and make sure you are all ready to go live to your audience. The third method is called live events, and the reason why actually I like this more than the other 2, and the reason why is because you can actually have set yourself a target date to go live, so you can have a link to advertise to other people, promote it on your Facebook and Instagram or Twitter pages, so other people can anticipate your live streaming. So this is very important for those people who do expos, conferences, or new product launches that you want to build hype, and it happens on a future date, so you can always anticipate and know and get yourself ready for your live stream. A lot of people are going to make a lot of mistakes when they do live streaming. That's obviously part and parcel of doing live streams, but just taking the necessary steps to make sure you yourself are ready, your script is ready, and you know and understand where your audience is coming from. So what I mean by this is that there's no point on doing a live stream if you live in the US and the most of your viewership is coming from Australia or down under, because we obviously sit in a different time zone. So think about what time and where your audience is coming from that you can really make most of your live stream. Move on to 360 videos, 360 cameras, and VR head units. Just another quick note on live stream is that make sure your live stream is entertaining. I know it's a bit of a mysterious little question because entertainment can be subjective, but having a live stream in a room like this with somebody just talking and blabbering on like a lecture theatre could also be quite boring. So if you've got an interesting topic and you think people are going to like it and spend their valuable time to actually view it at that certain moment, then by all means go live streaming. That's the whole purpose. But if you think that you don't have a reason to do so, then experiment once, see what it was like, and then move on. Hey guys, just before we continue with the video, I did want to explain why I'm talking about 360 video in the first place. So I want to come from a marketing or advertising perspective, and I want to demonstrate how beneficial it will be for a marketer or advertiser to use 360 videos. I do talk a lot more about hardware and how to view 360 videos very soon, but if you are a marketer, consider how much perspective your audience can get from a 360 video compared to your traditional video. And if you're looking to create an advertising piece, a 360 video can be a lot more immersive and will get your audience to interact with the video and be more awake to see your products or see your service or see what you're actually advertising. So hopefully that explains to you why we're running a 360 explanation, but please do enjoy the rest of the video. So 360 videos and 360 cameras have been out for a little while now. It's currently November in 2017, and there is a multitude of different 360 cameras out there. And I would highly recommend to you, if you have never seen a 360 video, to go on YouTube right now. I'll wait. And then type in 360 video. That's all you need to type in, and the top couple of results, go and see it. See what a 360 video on YouTube looks like. You can navigate using your mouse, and also you can, if you're watching on your mobile device, you can just spin or turn your mobile device around to view the surrounding and the 360 images. Now I wanted to start this part of the vlog by talking about the different 360 cameras in the market right now. Now there's a lot of them, I did mention that before, but I've chosen top 3 in my opinion, and the very first one, as you can see here, is the Samsung Gear 360. Now the reason why this one is my favorite is because of how accessible this camera is. If you go to any electronic store, maybe in your home country, you'll be able to see one, pick this up for actually a very reasonable price. But if you don't have a lot of electronic stores nearby, you can always pick one up through Amazon. I believe you could probably get one for under $200 US or even cheaper. The other 2 cameras here that I have is the Nikon Key Mission and also the LG 360 camera. And the reasoning behind this is because by Nikon having a 360 camera, it shows how strong and serious a lot of these big camera manufacturers are in regards to 360 footage or 360 cameras. The third one, the LG 360, is probably just an alternative to the Samsung Gear 360 if you cannot find one of these. But I would recommend this as the top favorite or top to go for consumer grade 360 cameras. Moving along to the next level up in 360 cameras is a rig system where you have multiple different cameras all set up to take 360 videos, all set up in a rig like this. Now this system that you see on the screen in front of me is using a multitude of different same GoPros, all put together in a rig system to record 360 videos. Now this method is actually quite expensive. You have to not only get the GoPros, but also you need to buy that rig. And if you type in Amazon now, a rig like this could go a couple of $100s. And it's not always going to be affordable to your average consumer or somebody who's just starting out in 360 videos. Now, you have the camera, you've recorded your 360 footage. How are you going to view it? Remember earlier that I told you to type in 360 videos on YouTube? That's obviously one way to do it on your desktop, but it's a little bit cumbersome and it's not the optimal way to view a 360 video. The best way to get the most immersive experience is using VR head units. So these are virtual reality head units, and it can all start from a very affordable Google Cardboard pricing at about 10 to 15 US dollars, right up to HTC Vive, which can go in New Zealand especially 1,700 or more. Now, the middle guy here is the Samsung Gear VR, and the reason why I put this in the top 3 instead of an Oculus or something else is because of how accessible they are. Just like the Gear 360, they obviously work really well with the Samsung devices. Actually, maybe only work with Samsung devices, but counting how plentiful Samsung phones are, it may be worthwhile for you to explore. But if you don't have a Samsung device, a Google Cardboard is a great alternative, but there's also many other brands out there. The HTC Vive on the far side here is an interesting one because not only is it quite pricey, but also it plugs directly into your desktop or your computer, so you can experience more immersive virtual reality experiences, not just 360 videos or 360 images. This is a picture of Yosemite National Park, and I chose this image for a very specific reason, and that's because I wanted to make a point. How are you going to make your videos impactful? What's your reasoning for doing a 360 video? So if you're doing a 360 video like I talked about on the live stream in just a boring room like this, what's the joy, what's the purpose of the 360 image or video? But if you go to a place like this, there's definitely a reason and a purpose, a value for your audience to explore the footage around you. So this would mean that you get a higher level of viewing, and also people will like your video a lot more as well. Now, I did mention that I wanted to talk more about the Gear 360 camera, and the reason why I want to do that is because the interesting design of this camera. You can see one lens here and another one just behind it. So if you're not familiar with how a 360 camera works, is that there's two cameras at a minimum, both at 180 degree wide angle. So if you remember the old cameras, like a fisheye effect, is 180 degrees. Put together behind each other to create the 360 image. Now, this causes a very interesting situation if you're recording and you're new to this, is that if you're holding your camera at a certain angle, you might actually get important parts of the video in between the frames or in between the two images. So make sure if you've got important things you want to show, your face, maybe a point of maybe a historical monument, you really don't want that center of focus in between where the two images lie. So just be mindful of how you're recording, what you're recording, and just obviously the purpose of a 360 video. It can really be impactful, and also people can really enjoy a 360 video, but they need something to watch and a reason to watch it. Now that's it, guys. That comes to the end of the very first vlog in the 7-vlog series on the YouTube Creators Academy. If you want to know more about the topic we talked about today or any other YouTube topic, please visit the Creators Academy link right below. If you got any comments or feedback for me regarding the products that we talked about, or general the topic of YouTube, or even my delivery style, I'd love to hear your feedback. So please comment below and I'll try to respond to them as many as possible. If you just liked the video, please give us a like. And if you want to know more about Grizzly Digital, or if you want to wait for our next videos, please subscribe below as well. Really appreciate it. Once again, my name is Peter. I'm from Grizzly Digital, and thanks for watching.